guys. We have a problem.
What's wrong?
He's here.
Get out of here.
So hey there, guess what? They've gone and confirmed the Fantastic Four, and now there's a buzz about a Silver Surfer movie. How cool is that? Do you think a Silver Surfer movie could really be a hit? And if it does happen, what kind of story would you want to see? If you ask me, well, totally. I think a Silver Surfer flick could totally rock the box office. Now when it comes to the story, picture this. Back in the day, the Silver Surfer was always duking it out with Mephisto. You know, good versus evil stuff. There was this one epic storyline where Mephisto snatched the surfer's gal, Shalabal, dragging him down to his creepy underworld realm. The surfer's gotta go head-to-head with Mephisto on his own turf to save her. It'd be super intense, all dark and moody down there. And hey, why not throw in Thor for good measure? Mephisto could stir up some drama by pitting them against each other, but then they team up to take him down, just like in the comics. Thor plus the Silver Surfer? I don't know about you, but it equals an epic showdown in the book. Oh, and by the way, I'm diving into the Silver Surfer Black comic book. Gotta say though, not sure if it's just me, but the artwork in this one? Kinda not vibing with it. It's got this weird vibe that's like totally unique, but it's just not my thing, you know? So check it out. The Silver Surfer's got this awesome storyline that hasn't even hit the big screen yet. But here's the deal. Who's going to make the movie? Marvel Studios or 20th Century? Since Century's hooked up with Marvel now, there's a chance we could see Galactus and the Silver Surfer in the MCU. Cause let's face it, CGI is key, and Marvel's got that down pat. Did you see the Fantastic Four Silver Surfer flick? Century's version didn't quite hit the mark, especially their latest movie. Now there's talk about Galactus popping up in Phase 4 of the MCU. Man, I really hope they don't mess it up like last time with that weird cloud thing. Seriously, remember when we got that random cloud in Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer? I had no clue what was going on. It took me years to realize that that was supposed to be Galactus. It was that bad. I'm crossing my fingers for something way cooler this time around, cause last time I was expecting something like this. Or at least this. But no, instead we got this. And I'm not going to lie, that looks like a huge fart from Galactus. Now, if it's in the MCU, we've got another big plus. They're known for blending comic concepts with their own twist. Imagine a standalone Silver Surfer movie. It'd be epic, right? He'd be the first villain with a real backstory to headline his own flick in the MCU. And you know how the MCU rolls, they rarely disappoint. Even if they don't go that route, fingers crossed for a killer Fantastic Four reboot. But if the Surfer ends up as a villain for someone else, I'm cool with it, as long as they do it justice. I would really like it if they could extract concepts from any one of the comics that I'm going to discuss in a minute. These comics have some killer storylines that could make for amazing movies in the MCU. Starting with Silver Surfer Black, introducing Null as the villain could lead to some seriously epic cosmic battles and visual spectacles. The origin of the Silver Surfer presents a great opportunity for a standalone movie, exploring the Surfer's beginnings and his first encounters with Galactus. A younger, less all-powerful Galactus could add depth and drama to the story, much like they did with Thanos in earlier phases. Then there's Coming of Galactus. Imagine the climax of Phase 4 revolving around the ultimate showdown with Galactus, a cosmic threat on par with Thanos. It'd be absolutely epic, and a perfect way to escalate the stakes for the MCU. And let's not forget Silver Surfer number 3, The Power and the Prize. Mephisto as the villain could make for a chilling and intense storyline, adding another cosmic entity to the MCU's expanding universe. The key to making a Silver Surfer movie work is to give the character a strong backstory and connection to the audience. The Fantastic Four movie missed the mark on that, but with Marvel's track record, I have high hopes for the Surfer's MCU debut. With the right plot and attention to detail, I believe a Silver Surfer movie could be truly spectacular. Now the question is, why Silver Surfer's solo movie, the F4 spin-off, didn't happen. Originally planned as a spin-off to Fox's second Fantastic Four movie, a solo Silver Surfer film was in the works. In the 2007 film, Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, Duncan Jones portrayed the titular antagonist, with Laurence Fishburne providing the character's voice. However, despite the Silver Surfer's significant role in Marvel Comics, This movie marked his first and only live-action appearance to date. Although initially an adversary of the team throughout much of the film, Silver Surfer, similar to his comic counterpart, ultimately defied Galactus and aided them in saving the planet. While he appeared to perish in the final battle, a mid-credit scene hinted at his survival, setting the stage for his return in a future sequel. This shift in allegiance for Silver Surfer mirrors his trajectory in the source material. In the comics, he began as a servant of Galactus in the Fantastic Four series, but later transformed into a heroic figure who even starred in his own comic title. According to Cinema Blend, before the release of Rise of the Silver Surfer, Fox had plans to give Silver Surfer his own project within the Fantastic Four franchise. Marvel Comics writer and Hollywood screenwriter J. Michael Straczynski was enlisted by Fox to write a script for a Silver Surfer spin-off. According to Straczynski's comments, the proposed film would have delved into Norrin Radd's origin story and explored how he became the Herald of Galactus. It was rumored to have a darker tone compared to the previous two Fantastic Four movies. However, due to the disappointing reception of Rise of the Silver Surfer, the project never materialized. The development of the Silver Surfer film barely got off the ground, with no director ever hired. By 2008, doubts had already arisen about the project's viability. According to the studio, the performance of Rise of the Silver Surfer fell short of expectations, making a spin-off for the hero seem unlikely. Despite a budget of $130 million, the Fantastic Four sequel only managed to bring in $300 million worldwide. J. Michael Straczynski, in several interviews, acknowledged that while the movie wasn't a complete box office failure, it didn't meet the level of success required for Fox to greenlight the spin-off. From the start, Rise of the Silver Surfer needed to be a smash hit for the spin-off to move forward, and unfortunately, it fell short of that mark. In the end, Fox's first Fantastic Four franchise came to a close with a canceled spin-off. Neither Silver Surfer nor a third movie featuring the same iteration of Marvel's first family ever came to fruition. Fantastic Four was since revived at Fox, albeit not in a successful fashion, and will be rebooted once more with Marvel Studios and Disney, who now control the rights to the characters. Through them, the Sentinel of the Spaceways has an opportunity to return to the big screen alongside the Fantastic Four at some point in the future. Well, that's it for today. Do you think Marvel Studios will do justice to the Silver Surfer in the MCU? What storyline would you like to see adapted for the big screen? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on future updates. Until next time, keep exploring the universe of comics and superheroes.